My dear Christians and those who are not Christians, atheists, agnostics, and other people, have you ever asked yourself about faith? Atheists will always say that they don't believe in anything. They don't have any kind of faith towards anybody. But also, even if you are atheist, you have to believe in something, even if that will be yourself. But you have to have faith in something. That's a part of our life. That's how we've been made of, to have faith. So, what is faith? If you look in a faith as a thing that was given to us, so I will say that faith is to have trust and surrender into God, into His will, into His control, into His help, into everything what coming from Him. Usually, we as a people always want to have some kind of control. Control in life, control at work, control in everything what we do. But actually, do we have any kind of control in our life? What is your opinion about that? My opinion is that we actually don't have any control about life, about future. About our life, we have some control. We can choose what we want to do in life. But also, in other hand, are we gonna be able to succeed in that kind of realization, what we want to do in our life? Here we come back to God. Everything is in His hand. So He's giving to us what we need, but also where He needs us. Example, you want to be a pilot, but He don't like you to be a pilot because He needs you somewhere else where you be much happier and much more, of course, let's say, to help other people. He knows what you are made of because He created you. He created you. And He knows exactly what you're made of and what you're good for. If you have a sense for humor or something, He's gonna put you in a places where need to be a humor. You know? Usually we as a people, we say, oh, I wanted to be a philosopher, I finished and I'm now a philosopher. Yes, so it's up to me. Yes, it's up to you. You can give yourself into something, but not everyone will achieve what he wants in his life. You know? So that's to have a faith in God. You know? Wherever He put you in your life, maybe you don't even like it, maybe you don't want to, maybe you strive to be something else, be somewhere else or whatever, but you have to trust that He will guide you through everything and that you will be happier than you even think that you would be. Because He have control about every single thing in your life. As I said, people usually want to have control, and when people say, oh, I have control, do you really have control? Do you really think that you are able to have control about your life? Because life is a big thing. Life is a big thing. Yes, people striving, people trying, but we have, in my country, we have saying that it says, people dreaming, but God making directions. So it means you have a dream that, as I said, you wanna work as a pilot, as a philosopher, as a teacher, as I don't know what, but God is the one actually who's making directions where you will go. what you're gonna do. Yes, of course, it's not always that um, he gonna do, how to say that, he's not gonna let you that you achieve something, because as I said, he knows what you're able to do. Me, for example, I wouldn't be a good teacher, a good pilot, astronaut, or professional driver, and I'm not. Even if I wish, that doesn't mean that I would be. You know, I can try, but it's in his hand. I have in my life situations when I wanted to achieve something, and on the end, I didn't. And I really wanted. I really wanted. I give everything to achieve that, and I didn't on the end. So, should I be desperate? No, of course not. Because I know that he knows the best, what's the best for me. I always know to say, if you crouch down, you can't see further than this. You can't go up and see, well, what's more than that. But God is above everything and he sees everything. So maybe somewhere what you want to achieve in your life is not good for you. Maybe it would harm you, you know? So we always need to have faith in him, in his guidance, in his direction, in his mercy. That's faith. I wrote long time ago that faith is not visual thing what you see. Of course it's not, because you already see that it exists. But faith is based on your testings. So what bigger test for you, so bigger faith it is. You know? For us people, it's not always easy to trust. When I was talking one time with a priest, I said, listen, me as a human being, I would like to have a control, in my life. So at least like this, I'm gonna just hold like this to have control in life, just like this. I don't need to have full, but just like this, just to have a little bit of control. But then I'm thinking on the end, do I know what's the best for me? No, I don't. I think this or that. Everybody do things that, oh, I know what's the best for me, because come on, I'm talking about myself. Of course I know myself. But actually we don't know ourselves. We would be surprised if we would be put in some situations in life where you never been before. For example, just example, if you never been in war, you've been put in war. People shooting on each other, bam, bam, bam. You find yourself with a face in front of your enemy, facing to face. He's having a gun, you have a gun. It's about life. People usually think, I'm not able to kill, I'm not able to do this or that, but you are put now in that situation. What you gonna do? See, we don't know ourselves. We know ourselves limitly, in limitations. But God knows ourselves like this, exactly like this, because He created you in mom's womb. He created me, He created every single one of us. He gave us everything what we actually are. Every sense for humor, every sense for doing good, for everything He created us and He gave us that feelings and everything what we actually are, what we use, our talents. Better say one word, our talents. So we need to have trust into Him, a faith that He can do everything according to His will for our good, for our sake. And if you do like that, if you humble yourself in front of God, be humble and say, your ways, let be my ways. Your will, let be my will. Teach me how to follow your will, how to let myself into your will, into your hands, how to let everything go away into your hand. All the control, everything, how to let it go and to put into your hand. Because only He knows what is behind the corner. We don't know. Only He knows what's tomorrow. We don't know what's even next 5 minutes. What more? Next second, we don't know what's gonna happen. So to have faith in God is very important. It takes really also a will of us to give Him that. But also we need to know that faith is a gift from God to us, and we have to pray for that gift, that He gave us faith, to have faith in everything what He do, in Him. He is almighty, He is perfectly good, He is all knowledgeable, and He knows everything. He wouldn't do anything to harm us. He is not like some people say, oh, He enjoying to hurt us. No, He's not Satan. He is God who loves us. He so loved us that He gave His own Son to be crucified for us. And His Son didn't do nothing wrong. We, everything. We did everything wrong. Everything wrong. But His Son, no. And He gave His Son because He loves us so much that He wants us to be with Him in the whole eternity. So we need to have faith in everything what He do in our life. In everything what we do in our life. Sometimes it's not easy. Sometimes it's really hard because we are limited human beings. We not understand always. Well, what more? We not object. Oh, yo, I didn't get what I wanted. Come on, at least once in a life, you know? But that's because we are humans and we don't know what's the best for us. That's why faith. That's why faith exists. And once when we put our faith into Him, we'll see actually that everything is good. Much better than if we do something. What more? We're gonna be free. Imagine if you have control about everything. You need to control everything. Even when you have a lot of work, sometimes anxiety, hitting, panic, this and that. Oh, I need to do this, and I don't have a time. But when He have everything in His hand, I'm okay. He's leading, I'm following, everything is good. So, have faith. Always faith up. Because God will bring everything into the good, into the light. And you will see then that your life is much better than if you have control. God bless you all.